Virgo, you know what? You are pretty loyal. You're loyalists, okay? Providers first and foremost. First and foremost. So this is going to be your proofread for the second half of November, November 15th through the 30th. What's going on, Virgo? How are you? My goodness gracious. I'm going to need like an iced coffee after this, a cold brew. Oh, you're moving forward with some things. You're detaching from your usual limiting self-limiting. You know what I mean? Because you are aware of your strengths and weaknesses, and sometimes your weaknesses might, make you pull away from being as out there, being as witty and as charming as you are. You know what I mean? Because you're all of those things. You're just so unsure of yourself sometimes, right? It's almost like you can get into people's heads. Here we go. Virgo. Here we Virgo. Okay, Eight of Cups talks about leaving something behind. You know what I mean? The Eight of Cups is Saturn and Pisces, and it's talking about loss. Can you handle the loss? Right? You know what I mean? Can you count your losses? Can you say, this thing actually isn't conducive to my healing process? You know what I mean? I actually am still holding on to something that is not really good for me. It's just comfortable for me to have it around. You know what I'm saying, Virgo? Also, the Eight of Cups talks about how you might be limiting yourself because you're choosing to hold on to something that is blocking another blessing. So this is saying don't block your blessings. You know what I mean? We're thinking loss. We're thinking transition. We're using the loss and the transition and the death to feel empowered again, right? We are allowing ourselves to admit and to submit and to sacrifice and to let go of something that we once valued. And just because we're choosing to let go of that thing, or we're admitting to ourselves how it makes us feel, or we're admitting to ourselves how it might have been of value to us at one point in time, that it no longer has the same value, or it no longer can provide us with what it once provided us with, or it just can't be there in the same ways, or it's not there. We're looking at empty cups. We're looking at something. Are we just waiting to not feel like this anymore, or are we going to actively pursue things in inspiration? Right? So this is actively pursuing inspiration and allowing something to not settling, right? Not getting stuck, because all of the eights have a little bit of a fixity to them, but then they also have a little bit of a mutableness to them. Flexibility. The Ten of Wands, right? So you just are kind of it's been a long road, you know what I mean? And you just kind of been through a lot. And I feel like you just feel weighed down by some of the things, and it's time to let that go. That's what it's saying, because it's the Ten of Wands, and then it's the Eight of Cups. So it's like crawling out of the dark, coming out of the dark. The sun coming out of the dark. It's like Gloria Estefan. Coming out of the dark, the song. But the Ten of Wands, Sagittarius, the Eight of Cups, those are after Libra, after Scorpio. So we're in the dark now, right? So we're kind of exploring certain things that we might be afraid of, risks, that type of thing. So it's talking about taking a risk here, definitely with the Sagittarius and the Pisces card. So it's talking about Jupiter, and it's talking about Neptune, seeing past the illusion, and that's what the Ten of Wands talks about, and that's what the Eight of Cups is talking about, seeing past the illusions that we kind of create for ourselves to cope. Right. Time to stop that. It's time to be real. Real, like rock, like a stone. Real. Earth. Anyway, what am I doing? Pray. Princess of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, right? This is a new idea. This is something that's lucrative. Okay, I can make something out of this. What are we manifesting? What am I trying to bank on, right? Is it a new job? Is it a new opportunity to make more money? Is it an opportunity to pay off a bill? Have you finally paid something off and now you can focus on something else different? You know, that type of thing, right? We're trying to create new structures in our lives, right? That type of thing. This could even be going back to school for some people, right? Picking up some new skill, earning a new skill, or maybe you're sharpening a skill that you kind of like maybe put down or you weren't using for a while. That type of thing, you know? You're asking yourself, do I care about this? Is it worth it? Put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Yes, 3 of Cups. I like that. True knows the devil has been coming up a lot. What is going on? And the Queen of Swords. Okay, so here we go with the second week of November for you guys, right? Ooh, that was kind of like a bad tongue pop. That one's, okay, look, I'm gonna have to drink some more water. So the devil card is here and it's just talking about where you might be getting in your own way, where you might be being lazy, where you might be wasting your time. Maybe you are realizing that you are wasting your time with someone or something, or maybe you feel like, you know, you need to be better about how you are managing, chopping, cutting, dissecting your time. Right? That type of thing. Time is definitely money. And when you invest in your time as if it were going to provide you with money, then you will most likely be satisfied with how you have been managing all of, you know, that, your time and your time and your money. You know what I mean? It's like you won't feel like you're giving energy away where it doesn't belong, or giving energy away to people who don't deserve it, that type of thing. So that's what we're looking at. And the 3 of Cups is talking about this is what happens when you focus on, when you give your energy away. Wasted energy. And this is not wasted energy. Right? When you realize, you know what, I'm gonna redirect that to where it's going to be well received and where it's going to be appreciated, that type of thing. You know what I mean? Because I need to definitely like be in an environment where I feel like I am supported, I am heard, I am creatively inspired. I feel like I have, you know, freedom, right? Like that type of thing. I can say what I want, say how I feel, not have it be taken the wrong way, you know, that type of thing. That's what you need and that's what you want. And those are the type of people that you need to be around. And those are the type of people that you want to learn to, or you want people to learn to be that way. Right? Because that's what we're learning to be. We're learning to not hold grudges. We're learning to, you know, not focus on how someone made us feel. You know what I mean? I don't know. If it's good, then that's great. And the Queen of Swords is here. You know, the Queen of Swords is talking about when you make the necessary adjustments, sometimes people won't take to it the way that they've taken to you thus far all this time. You know, because the Devil card, the 3 of Cups, and the Queen of Swords all do have a relationship to time. And the Queen of Swords is like different. I'm changing my idea, or I'm now going to exercise this opinion, right? Because this is something that I strongly believe. So I'm now going to, you know, verbalize this. I'm going to now express myself in this type of way. I will be communicating this way. I'm saying what I mean, like that type of thing. I mean what I say, and I say what I mean, right? And it's just being very matter of fact, right? Being clear, being concise, okay? Clear concepts, right? Queen of Swords is, you know, somebody that knows what she thinks, right? And doesn't need anyone to necessarily give her any ideas. She has her own ideas, right? So that's what the Queen of Swords is talking about. The truth of the matter is, really, okay? The truth of the matter is that, like, I can think for myself and I know what I want, and, you know, I am not afraid to say that, right? All right, Virgo, thank you so much. Like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, hit the notification bell, and make sure that you are still subscribed to the channel. Follow me on Instagram, it's Providence Tarot, and my personal account is NYC Kendrick. Bye.